Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, because someone might think out there that, oh, I'm running out of things to talk about, but I don't think I do. Today we're going to talk about, dealing with Visa, or any one of the borrowed guilds out there, there are many of them, and it might go down something like this. Well, thank you for calling Visa, whatever, you know, Well, alright. So, here's the thing. You know how you always, like in your boosterings and showings, if it's true or not, you always talk about how I get I get something back for borrowing something, right? Now, I could be wrong, because that could be any one of the many other borrowed guilds out there. You might not do that. I know how a lot of folks always don't like having borrowed cheats. Well, they get one, but they don't truly like it. But that's not the grounds of it. The grounds is like I wish I could just, yield it off all at once, but I can't do that. Well, that's why we break it down into monthly fees till you slowly yield back what you borrowed out. Yeah, well, what if I told you I wasn't good at that? Well, if I told you I couldn't, you know, yield that back, well, then we wouldn't, then we couldn't work. Well, then we would work with you. Or, yeah. But here's something like, what if I, did to stop doing it? What would happen? Well, then we couldn't, we wouldn't let you borrow any more out, and you get a bad borrowing reckoning with us that might make it hard for you to get on any one of the other borrowed guilds, and there's many of them out there. Yeah. Well, so it's always like this. A lot of folks are always, folks always have these beliefs, I guess, that you don't have any, you have no yielding time, that they will not give, you will not give you any yielding time, and that you don't really trust in that everyone has some sob saga or sob tale about why they can't yield back what they borrowed. Well, there is a lot of misbeliefs about the borrowed guild business, about what about our oversights, about what we do and what we don't do. But yeah, it is true that we do have a yield time if someone's having, we do that. Believe it or not, we do. But we only give it out to folks who have outstanding grounds to give it out to them. No, rightly, we don't do it. Yeah, I know you borrowed guilds, and this is just another belief. You're happy to get someone to be on your guild, but then you, you're not so happy when they're in a bind. Well, as I told you, it has to be whatever the bind is. We do work deals with folks to yield back what they borrowed if they're having a hang up. And some folks truly do have a hang up with that. That wouldn't be the grounds why we're calling today. No, but I was just wondering, you know, I was just wondering why is it that a lot of you borrowed guilds always make it cool to get one, but then once you get one, folks, but then it's like you shift right after you get it. I mean, the thing is, it's like you have to start a borrowed reckoning with someone, a yesteryear, but the only way you can do that is to get on a borrow guild with someone who already has a loan and borrowed yesteryear to their name. And I know that I know you probably I know you probably say, oh, she only got something that was only $25. Oh, No. As long as you can yield back that $25 of what, we don't really care if it was worth $25 or whatever. So you don't laugh and say, "Oh, she'd take this out for $25." Oh, well, yeah. Well, that's all I wanted to know. Because there is a lot of misbeliefs over the borrowed guild business. What they do, what they can't do, what they can do, what they cannot do. And also, some folks have a belief that your boostering and showings aren't really truthful. What do you mean? Because you talk to other ones, you know, I don't know. It's not like you have any gal back deals, or here you get a gift for being here, you get a gift for borrowing this out and a gift for giving this back. You don't really do anything like that, I guess. No, I guess no, we don't really do anything like that, unless the gift is, you having a way to borrow out the gal again if you need it. Yeah, I know, boring. So yeah, I guess if you deal with one borrowed guild, I guess you're dealing with all of them. So they all pretty much seem to behave the same way in some ways, you know. And I know someone's going to say, "Oh, you're wrong about that." Well, let me know. Anyway, if you like this film, follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fairway. If you can, follow me by the hand or not. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. I, Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.